Hi there, Jamie Good here, tasting wine on camera, and I've got a pair of wines from the same winery, and these are a little bit different. There's an orange wine, and there's a Glou Glou natural wine, and these are from Cramele Recas in Romania, and they're a part of a series called Solara. So Cramele Recas is huge operation. They make an awful lot of wine every year. 25 million bottles, I think, is the current production level. But what they've done is very interesting. They've initiated a natural wine project, and it's caused them some bother because Philip Cox, who's running things there, has said he's got some hate mail from some natural wine folk who don't like the idea that a big producer with a 25 million bottle production should start making natural wines. But his view is if he sticks by the rules and uses organic grapes and the sort of the generally accepted unofficial rules of natural wine, then why shouldn't his wines count as natural wines? And he's making quite a bit. So this orange wine, this is the orange natural wine it's described as. So it's described as natural wine. This is the 2019 vintage. Skin contact, local varieties. This is made in 200,000 bottles in 2020. That's projected. It's 120,000 from this vintage, 2019. So he's probably the biggest natural winemaker in Eastern Europe, which is kind of a thing. So what's the wine like? And also these wines aren't expensive. Lovely aromatics, as you might expect. There's one of the grapes in here has got a slight muscatty character, and you get some of that on the nose. There's a tiny bit of boiled sweet, but then there's also this lovely terpenic, table grape character. And I'm getting sort of citrus peel as well. Maybe a slight nuttiness, but it's a very fruity wine. In the mouth, there's really nice freshness, there's a bit of pith, there's some terpenic character. Bit of complexity as well, and nice structure. It's got some good structure sitting under this bright fruit, and so the skin contact, the skin ferment character, hasn't extracted too much tannin. It's got quite a prettiness to this wine. Lovely fruit characters. Very stylish. Really impressive wine. It's got some complexity. It's got nice acidity. It's got good bite. It's a very drinkable wine as well. It's not a monstrosity or a caricature of amber or orange wines. Nice brightness. Lovely wine. That's a hit. So the red. This is the first time I've tried this. This is a Glou Glou wine. It's a bright, fruity style of wine, best served chilled. Demands to be glugged down to slake your thirst. This Vin de Soif is made from whole bunches organically farmed Merlot grapes left to ferment entirely naturally in tank for 3 weeks. No filtration, no fining, no adding of sulfites, and it's described as Glou Glou Natural Red, 13.5% alcohol, and this is also 2019 vintage. So let's have a little taste of this. It's an attractive primary fruit on the nose. It's some reasonable extraction there. It's quite extracted. It's a bit of tannic grip, but there's a nice freshness and purity. It's juicy and joyful. For no added sulfites, this is really clean and pure and quite delicious. There's nice flavour to this wine. It's less distinctive than the orange natural wine. This is just a nice, silky, gluggable red that isn't all that different in texture or palate weight or fruit intensity to what you might encounter in a conventionally made wine. So pleasurable, tasty. I mean, I love the packaging of these guys. This is beautiful packaging. I think Cramele Recas have done a really good job with these wines. They're good commercial natural wines, and I think this is it's great to see big companies getting involved. I don't think this is a cynical move. I mean, the level of commitment to this, and obviously they've seen a market opportunity, but the level of commitment in terms of the production level suggests that this isn't cynical. It's actually something they really want to get behind, and good luck to them. After all, the farming's organic, so that's got to be a good start. They've got, I think, around 1,850 hectares of vines, so if they start farming all those organically, that'd be amazing. It's not like to happen, but I think what Philip does say about the natural wine project is that now he's been involved in this natural wine project, it's affected how they make their other wines. They've started adding less stuff to them. They're trying not to do too much to them. They're just trying to make the wines in a more sympathetic way, and that's got to be a good thing. And I guess that's probably one of the benefits of the natural wine movement, is that it's people, even people who are skeptical about natural wines, who don't really like the idea and aren't ever going to make natural wines themselves, suddenly they rethink their position. And they think, well, maybe we don't need to add all this stuff to the wine. Maybe the wine will be better if we don't mess around with it too much. So there you have it. Really quite an impressive project. Affordable, gluggable, well-made wines, and they're natural. Thanks for watching.